My oh my, how the tables do turn as time goes on. What is up, folks? As per usual, hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all sipping on something. Welcome back to the show. This one, a pretty crazy one that we covered a lot last year. That being the screwing over the obvious friction between Nadeshot and Activision. At the time of us talking about that, LA Thieves did not exist. 100 Thieves was resisting the urge they didn't really have to buy into the Call of Duty League, of which they eventually do. But we stretch it back to last year when they hadn't yet, and Nadeshot's treatment by Activision was something we talked about a lot, along with other pro players out there being very clearly obvious of the disrespect. No Warzone code, no invite to really any Twitch Rivals events, no invite to the Vicstar Showdown event in Warzone either, and kind of the cookie on top, which is not really a saying. The cherry on top was 100 Thieves was doing a charity event, of which one of those games chosen was Warzone, and Activision came in and said, hey, you didn't have permission to do that, so we're not going to let you do that, which was, I mean, yes, it is their right. Let's get that straight. In that time, it was, of course, Activision's right to say, hey, you didn't tell us about this ahead of time, to which all of this drama even led to a response from Nadeshot.
All right, guys. Hey, let's talk about Call of Duty. Let's talk about Activision. Let's talk about 100 Thieves. Let's talk about this tournament real quickly, because I think everything that's happened this morning has been blown out of proportion. I'm going to keep this short as possible, and this is the last time I'm going to talk about it, because I really believe that this is not as big of a deal as people are making it out to be. So you guys know I love Call of Duty. It's how I made my career. It's how I made my living. I played Warzone 6-7 hours a day. At the start of quarantine, I love Warzone. It's fantastic, and I love competing. So I have a ton of resources here at 100 Thieves. I said, let's throw our own tournament. So we found a day that nobody else was throwing tournaments on, throughout the last couple weeks, and it was Thursday. And so we got everything set up, and we went to go to our partnerships team for them to find money for the prize money. They go to Cash App. Cash App says, hey, we got a better idea. We're going to throw out money, but we're going to do it for charity. We're going to do it for social justice. We're going to do it for Black Lives Matter, and we're going to raise money for a good cause. I said, even better. This is great. Let's do it. And so we make an announcement for this tournament, and Activision reaches out to us like, hey, whoa. You can't run tournaments on our game without you talking to us first and without getting permission. We're like, okay, so what do we need to do to run this tournament? They say, you guys can't run this tournament with Cash App. You can't run this tournament with sponsors, and monetizing the tournament that you're running. Well, first and foremost, I just want to clear this up and make it undoubtedly clear. We weren't making money from this tournament. We might have gotten more exposure from other streamers that are bigger than me playing in the tournament, but we weren't making money from this tournament. We weren't monetizing it like we normally do with our sponsorships and the content that we create. This was just solely $100,000 was going to go to charity. That was it. And so they asked us to remove the sponsors, and we couldn't. Like, Cash App was putting up the money for charity. And so ultimately they said, you're not running this tournament. We said, okay, we'll go do it with another game. We'll go do it with another publisher. This is fine. So we go on social media because people have been asking, well, the tournament's tomorrow. Are you going to announce teams? What's happening? We say, hey guys, Activision denied our request, and the tournament is no longer happening. That was it.
But now, you fast forward a few months, and the LA Thieves now do exist. 100 Thieves buying into the Call of Duty League and signing several Warzone players, some top names at that. And all of a sudden, Activision's like, yo, these guys are actually putting money into us. I guess we can have a friendly relationship that benefits both of us mutually. It's kind of weird how that goes. I guess I should ask all of you guys, what do you think changed? Because clearly you guys know what I think changed, but that doesn't necessarily make it right. It is now recently, in the past month alone, or I should say several weeks, Nadeshot not only debuting in a Warzone commercial, which I unfortunately cannot play the audio for all of you, but then shortly after being in that commercial, which was really cool, I had no real use to tell you guys about that until now, because after the Warzone commercial, he now announces his own Warzone event, I believe $100,000 on the line, which is super cool. And yeah, at least what I think, very much mutually beneficial for Nadeshot, 400 Thieves, and for Activision and Warzone. It's just so weird to stretch back to then, where they were like, hey, we're not going to give you permission, to all of a sudden giving the head of that same org his own event. It's just funny how the tides turn. You love to see the relationship actually doing very well, and it should be very cool to see how the event goes, and if a 100 Thieves member can actually win their own owner's Warzone event. That would be twisted. That'd be a storyline. What do you guys think? Has Activision turned the tide on their relationship with Nadeshot? What was the reason behind it? Maybe we'll never know, but it is cool to see. I'm glad they're making up. What do you guys think? Until next time, take care of yourselves, all right? Take a big old swig for me. Stay hydrated, and I'll catch you back here next time. Take care, okay?